What is success? For some, it's money. For others, it's freedom. But for the majority of people, success is defined as all of the above, or simply getting all of the things that you want in life. Success is achieving the goals that you've set for yourself. But more importantly, it's that feeling that you get when you wake up in the morning that makes you feel victorious rather than defeated. Money might not be able to buy you happiness, but success can. What you're about to learn is the secret to success in life, and in the process, you might just find that it was much closer to yourself than you had ever thought. First off, you have to understand that there is no such thing as somebody who is born successful. Every person on the planet has the potential to be successful, but only a small percentage of people will fully realize this potential, and you are going to be one of them. Now, the secret to success in life is not trying to reinvent the wheel, but rather to simply improve upon it. They always say that success leaves clues, but what it really leaves is entire maps. You just have to know where to find the maps. Now, contrary to what most people believe, the steps to success can actually be replicated over and over and over again. But before you have the right mindset to achieve it, there are a few things that you have to learn. Starting with number one, which is false beliefs. A false belief is exactly what it sounds like, which is a belief that you have that you think is true that is actually false. If somebody told you that the moon was made of cheese and you currently hold the belief that it's not, then your brain will filter out that information as being incorrect. But if you took a trip to the moon and you found out that it really was made of cheese, this would change your current belief about it. And the next time that somebody tells you that it's made of cheese, you would simply agree with them. And if you want to achieve success quickly, you have to understand that it's the beliefs that you hold about yourself that matter the most. Now, the crazy part about any given belief that you have is that beliefs are simply opinions that you hold, which means that they can be totally false. Just because you believe you're ugly doesn't mean that you're actually ugly. Just because you believe that you can't do something doesn't mean that you can't actually do it. A long time ago, I never believed that I could make more than $11 an hour working at a gas station until I saw someone else making $100,000 working only 4 hours per week doing something totally different. And once I saw that other person doing it personally and how easy it was for them to actually do it, I believed that I could do it myself. And what that did was delete the false belief that I had held for so long that was keeping me stuck working at that stupid gas station for years. And changing that single belief changed my entire life forever. So imagine what can happen if you change not just one false belief that you have, but 2 or 3 or maybe even 10. Imagine if you held the belief that there was only one soulmate for you, and then this person chose to break up with you. You might spend the rest of your life without ever finding love again simply because of one false belief that you never bothered to change. The problem is not just that so many of us have false beliefs that hold us back, it's that we never challenge these beliefs. One of my parents used to say a random quote to me all the time. She used to say that the money is the root of all evil. And while this statement is technically true, it is not implying that money itself is evil, which is what I ended up believing at the time. It is implying that most evil in the world is carried out in the pursuit of money. This is referring to people who rob banks or people who hurt other people just to get money, not people who get money in a legitimate, positive way. So essentially what happened as a result of her saying this to me all the time was that I ended up believing that money itself was evil. And this became a false belief that I held for a long time, which made me think that making lots of money or having lots of it was actually a bad thing, which is obviously false. And once I got older and wiser, I figured out what that quote really meant, and in the process, I was able to delete that false belief that I had held for so long about money. And the parent who used to tell me that quote all the time is unfortunately still completely broke when it comes to money. No surprise there. Every false belief that you have about yourself and about money is holding back your potential. If you currently have a false belief that you're ugly, then you're less likely to take the risks needed to achieve success based simply on that belief. If you currently hold the false belief like I did, that the only way to make money is to work a typical 9-to-5 job while trying to sell Pokemon cards on the side, then guess what? You have to challenge this belief. Every false belief that you have must be challenged, erased, and replaced with a new belief that will better suit your pursuit towards success. Imagine if you held the false belief that there wasn't enough money in the world. Then pretty much any time that you got any money, you would basically hoard that money and never invest it in ways that could potentially make you rich. On a psychological level, our brains filter out information that doesn't fit our current belief system, even if our beliefs are totally wrong. This means that false beliefs quite literally warp our reality and cause us to see the world through various lenses that are not true. So one of the greatest secrets to success is to challenge every false belief that you have. Not just about yourself, but about everything to do with money and success. And as you challenge these beliefs, you will find that most of them really are false. And these false beliefs are precisely what have been holding you back from achieving success. So instead of saying, no, I can't do it, ask yourself why you believe that you can't do it. And then start doing whatever it is that you need to challenge, erase, and replace that belief. Every single one of you watching right now has the potential to achieve success in life. But so many of us are held back by the false beliefs that we currently have in our head. So change your beliefs and you will change your life. And with that said, until next time, thanks for watching.